Have you ever asked yourself why you keep postponing the life you truly desire? It's not lack of talent. It's not lack of opportunity. It's something far more dangerous. A silent enemy that's been stealing everything from you without you even noticing. Today, in the next few minutes, I'm going to expose it. I'm going to rip it out of your mind from the root, once and for all. Because if you don't destroy procrastination now, tomorrow might already be too late. And believe me, after this video, you'll never see your life the same way again. If you found this video, it wasn't by accident. It's because something inside you knows something has to change. You can't keep giving away your days to laziness, doubt, and mediocrity. This channel, Napoleon Inspires, is not for people looking for excuses. It's for people like you, who know they're meant for more, but just need that spark, that real strategy to break this cycle. We're not here to entertain you. We're here to wake you up, to challenge you, to confront you, until you act. So if you're ready to stop being a slave to procrastination, hit subscribe right now and stay. Because today, you won't get cheap motivation. You'll get the shock your mind needs to break free. You might not realize it, but there's an enemy inside you, working silently. It doesn't shout. It doesn't make noise. It disguises itself as comfort, as "I'll do it tomorrow." And every time you believe that lie, you lose another battle. Procrastination isn't just a bad habit. It's a mental trap designed to steal your willpower, to erode your dreams, to chain you to a life far below your potential. Every decision you delay, every action you postpone, is a victory for that invisible enemy. Napoleon Hill, after decades of studying both winners and failures, named it clearly: procrastination, the silent thief of success. And if you don't destroy it, it will destroy everything you've ever dreamed of achieving. The reason you fall into it over and over isn't because you're weak. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because your mind is protecting you in the wrong way. Your brain is wired to seek comfort and avoid pain. It whispers, "Tomorrow will be better. Today's not the day." But that voice isn't your ally. It's your jailer. Every time you obey it, you reinforce the prison. Your comfort zone becomes a beautiful cage, decorated with excuses and false promises. Napoleon Hill warned it clearly. Procrastination feeds fear, and fear paralyzes. As long as you stay in that comfortable zone, your dreams will quietly die. But today, you're going to break those chains. Today, you're going to move, even when your mind begs you not to. Because real growth begins the moment comfort ends. Do you know why most people never escape procrastination? Because they keep believing the biggest lie of all, that they need to feel motivated before they act. That's a dangerous illusion. Your mind's job is to protect you, not to push you. That's why it waits for the right moment, a moment that never comes. Napoleon Hill discovered something the great achievers knew better than anyone. Action comes first. Motivation comes second. Every time you act, even when you don't feel like it, you rewrite your mental programming. Every small but consistent step teaches your brain to trust you again. So today, I challenge you. Don't think about finishing everything. Just think about starting. Take one step, no matter how small. Then take another. Because once you start, something shifts inside you. Momentum awakens. Your mind activates. And action becomes inevitable. If you truly want to destroy procrastination, start before you feel ready. That's your first real act of freedom. The biggest poison of procrastination isn't laziness, it's indecision. Every time you doubt, every time you hesitate, you're training your mind to freeze. And where there is hesitation, there's weakness. Napoleon Hill said successful people all share one trait. They decide fast and change their mind slowly. They don't wait for certainty. They act first. Because clarity doesn't come from overthinking. It comes from doing. The most dangerous whisper in your mind is, wait until you're ready. Think it over. Tomorrow will be better. Every time you listen to that voice, you move further away from your destiny. The secret isn't to decide perfectly. It's to decide now. To act immediately. Break the mental paralysis. Reprogram your mind to move without asking permission from your fears. You don't need the whole plan today. You just need to move. Because the one who decides fast advances fast, and the one who advances fast wins. Most people wait to feel inspired to begin, but the truth is brutal. Motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after. Momentum isn't born in your mind. It's born in movement. Think of a train. When it's still, the smallest rock can block it. But once it's in motion, nothing can stop it. That's how your life works. Each small step creates momentum, and momentum creates power. Want to break inertia? Don't think about finishing everything. Just take the first step. Write one sentence. Make one call. Move one muscle. But do it now. Napoleon Hill called it the power of habit. When action becomes repetition, momentum becomes unstoppable. You don't have to win the whole war today. You just have to begin the battle. Because the moment you move, the power shifts from procrastination to you. Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant grows. If you keep repeating, I can't, I'm lazy, I'm not consistent, your mind accepts it as a command, and procrastination becomes your identity. But Hill revealed the master key to change: autosuggestion, the conscious act of reprogramming your mind through the words you choose. It's not magic, it's mental science. Every time you affirm powerfully, I'm a person of action, I act immediately, I finish what I start, you are sculpting a new identity. And the more you repeat it, the stronger it becomes. So decide, what messages are you planting in your mind today? Because the thoughts you plant today will become the actions you harvest tomorrow. Remember, either you control your programming, or your programming controls you. Every time you postpone what matters, you lose something you'll never recover. Time. Time can't be stored, recovered, or negotiated. Every second you waste is an opportunity gone forever. Napoleon Hill said the greatest tragedy isn't failure. It's looking back and realizing you never even tried. Imagine every morning you're given 86,400 seconds, and whatever you don't use disappears forever. Would you waste it on distractions? Would you throw it away on excuses? Because that's exactly what happens every time you procrastinate. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Your dreams won't wait. Your life is built or lost, minute by minute. Procrastination doesn't take away the pain of effort. It gives you the pain of regret, and that pain weighs infinitely more. Do you know why you keep procrastinating? Because deep down, you know there's an escape hatch. As long as you have an "I'll try tomorrow," your mind will never commit fully. Napoleon Hill knew it. The great achievers burned their ships. They removed the option to retreat. Do you want to eliminate procrastination from a root? Eliminate the option not to act. Create commitments that force you to move. Go public. Set real deadlines. Involve someone who will hold you accountable. When you burn your ships, your mind enters survival mode. You stop asking if you should act and simply act. Imagine what you could achieve if you lived every day with that level of urgency. Decide today. No more excuses. No more backup plans. No more exit doors. Just one direction, forward. Now let me reveal something even more powerful. A principle so strong that once you use it, you won't even need motivation anymore. It's called positive pressure. Napoleon Hill discovered it after studying the most relentless achievers. They didn't depend on willpower. They built environments that force them to act. When you make your goals public, when someone expects results from you, when there's a real consequence for inaction, procrastination stops being an option. It's not magic, it's human psychology. Your brain fears social pain. The fear of disappointing others, of failing publicly, of losing credibility. So use that pressure in your favor. When you do, your brain stops searching for excuses and starts searching for solutions. So here's your challenge. Make your next goal public. Commit in front of others. Put something valuable at stake. Once you expose yourself to the possibility of failing in public, you'll uncover a power within you that you didn't even know existed. And that's just the beginning. Because next, I'll reveal an even deeper secret: how to keep your energy, your passion, and your drive alive. Even when you feel like quitting, most people start strong, but few finish the journey. Why? Because they lose enthusiasm along the way. Napoleon Hill discovered something vital. Enthusiasm isn't found, it's built. Don't wait to feel like it. Real enthusiasm is born when you see your own progress. Every small win, every task completed, every goal achieved ignites a spark inside you. And that spark becomes fire. The secret is simple. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Acknowledge your progress. Reward yourself not for perfection, but for persistence. Never underestimate the power of small rewards. A moment of gratitude, a break well earned, a silent nod of pride. Your brain will begin to associate effort with pleasure, and it will want more. Motivation comes and goes, but enthusiasm is built, fueled, and strengthened through daily action. So today, don't just start. Learn how to sustain the fire that will carry you to the end. If you want to destroy procrastination, you must win the most silent war of all, the war against distraction. Your mind is powerful when it's focused, but if you let it get interrupted, your energy scatters and dissolves. Napoleon Hill said it clearly. A definite goal plus absolute concentration equals inevitable success. We live surrounded by thieves of attention, notifications, noise, endless scrolling. Every interruption breaks your flow and forces your brain to start over. The solution is radical but simple. Create distraction-free zones. Put your phone on airplane mode. Close every unnecessary tab. Set sacred blocks of time for deep work. When you remove the option to get distracted, your mind enters flow. Maximum creativity, maximum productivity. It's not about having more time. It's about treating your time as sacred. Because whoever masters their attention, masters their destiny. Everything you've heard today leads to one truth. Action is not an event, it's an identity. Every time you act, even when you don't feel like it, you're not just moving toward your goals. You're shaping the identity of someone who executes, who finishes, who wins. Napoleon Hill said it powerfully. You don't become successful by what you dream. You become successful by what you do, day after day. So today, I'm inviting you to a real commitment. 30 days of unstoppable action. It doesn't matter if some days you take only one step. What matters is that you never break the chain. Act every day. Train your mind until action becomes as natural as breathing. Because when action becomes who you are, you'll never have to fight procrastination again. You'll have destroyed it forever. Now tell me in the comments, what's the first action you're going to take today? Don't just scroll away. Don't close this video and forget. Write it. Declare it. Act on it. If this message spoke to you, subscribe and hit the bell. Because here on Napoleon Inspires, we don't just talk about transformation, we live it. Remember this, time waits for no one. So decide, will you keep postponing your life? Or will you finally claim it now?